In a desperate bid to keep her job, City of Johannesburg Mayor Mpho Phalatse has filed an urgent application at the High Court to stop today's special council meeting convened by newly elected Speaker Colleen Makhubele. Now, council members are expected to meet this morning to allow a motion of no confidence to be tabled against her. Newzroom Afrika's Mbali Thethani is following that story and joins us live now. Mbali, a very good morning to you. A lot expected this morning and this afternoon. Talk to us about some of the expectations and what's at stake.
Well, of course, Mpho, we do know that there has been a special council meeting that has been called by the newly elected Speaker of the Johannesburg Council, Colleen Makhubele. But subsequently, we know that that council meeting is expected to deal with the motions which have been presented. The minority front opposition has indeed come here and they've tabled this to the Speaker, asking for council to convene and, of course, to see this motion of no confidence against the Mayor of Johannesburg, Mpho Phalatse. But of course, we now know that during the early hours of this morning, we saw those court papers coming out from Mpho Phalatse's office saying that they will be interdicting the sitting of council this morning. But of course, also at the same time, speaking to Colleen Makhubele, Mpho, we now know that she says that while this plays out in the courts, with Mpho trying to save her job, council will still go ahead and have that special meeting, and they are expected to have that motion of no confidence tabled against her. But at the same time, Mpho, we also know that we've heard from the likes of Action SA, who are in a multi-party coalition with the DA and other smaller parties. They have said that they will not be coming to council this morning because they believe that the programming meeting that took place yesterday with the Speaker, that was called for by the Speaker, was an illegal meeting. So meaning that this council today is also an illegal meeting of council. So they are saying that they will not then be expecting their council members to come here and take part in today's proceedings. But Mpho, we know that just not so long ago, it is the likes of the Patriotic Alliance that really turned, the situation here for this multi-party coalition. And we then saw them voting with the likes of the ANC, the EFF, as well as COPE and other smaller parties that then ultimately saw the Speaker of this council now being tabled as of course, Colleen Makhubele. But also, Mpho, speaking to various parties, you would know that even before Vasco da Gama was ousted out as the Speaker of this council, a number of the parties here in council had raised their problems when it comes to Vasco da Gama. Even the likes of Action SA also told the DA that they should not then continue to place Vasco da Gama as the Speaker of Council because he has flouted a number of the Council's rules. But of course, even though they were still negotiating within that multi-party coalition, those in the multi-party coalition also wanting the Speaker to come from the benches of the IFP, and of course saying that the DA was not willing to listen to all those in that coalition.
Very well, Mbali Thethani, let's leave it there for now. Of course, we will continue to bring you more which will come out of this council meeting, and also that reaction from Herman Mashaba, as well as the ANC's Dada Morero, also joining us on the show a little later on.